Hello my kobolds and creatures, and welcome back to Vintage Story. As you can see here, I did go ahead, make a new save that I could mess around in and kind of get a bit more comfortable with the game, but I haven't progressed with our actual game so far. I will say, Ruins of Old Kobolds, that needs redoing. So if anyone has any ideas for a better title for the series, I'm all ears. But it begins, and it's time to load up. So, for your sake, let's jump ahead to when the game loads in. Ooh, that is a storm. Hopefully that's not too loud on your end. I won't really be able to check until the recording's finished. So, we have rain. All I've done is end the episode, put the door back in place, and there we go. I cannot remember what we were doing. Oh, I remember. Last episode, if I remember, it was a bit of a mad dash to just make a house, because we couldn't find really what we've been looking for. We do need to find clay, we do need to find materials. I think what I'm going to do first is make a whole bunch of chests if I can. I only have the one and that's not enough. So I think let's cut all these cattails. And that broke. We turn down the volume on my computer. We need flint or something. Let's get that out of our inventory. I don't think it's important, so I'm just gonna spam it over there. I keep falling off. Oh, do we have anything? We have some stuff. We really need to stock up this episode on the basic resources and get situated a bit better, and hopefully make something a bit better than this hovel. But at the same time, I don't know if we can actually stay here. I'm thinking I don't think we have a lot of the resources we need. Clay is definitely not spawning in the area, so we'll have a bit more of a look, I think, in a bit, and then we'll see. Alright, what I'm just going to do is make 2 knives for now, like so. And maybe cook those so we have something. There is nothing in that at all. We do need to cut down a whole bunch of trees, stock up on wood. It's cold. We need our fire starter. Do I even have one? I don't think I made one last episode. No, I didn't. So we get to do that first. Grass goes in there, sticks go in there. Nope, that's a torch. It's that. And I'm worried that's going to burn my bed. So I'm going to rip that up and just light this now. Just like this. So click on it, dump in all the firewood that we have so far. And I think I'm going to just throw in the things we don't need right now. I do need my stick. I don't need rammed earth. I don't need that. Realising I've only got a 1-hand basket as well, so that was also definitely a to-do. So first thing, knife. A new knife. We need tools. We need a lot of things. Tools, bags, and a better home, and whilst we're doing all of that, look for clay at the same time. We got that early game grind really going. Now, I did say last episode I was going to try and pick a day to try and record, and the day I had planned didn't go to plan. I was going to do Friday, but it came and went, and it's actually now, I think, the Monday after. Nope, it's the Tuesday after. And yeah, I'm trying and shove these episodes in when I can. Normally I try and upload Fridays so there's something consistent. So it's like, if I'm going to upload, it'll be Friday. If I don't upload on the Friday, there won't be anything. And at least that's something. So that does mean this episode will come out an episode late. But that probably means I'll be able to make a little backlog of an extra episode or so. Sounds like a plan. So, I will say, again, Vintage Story, I've been enjoying it. Playing on the other worlds, getting a bit of an understanding of how this game actually plays. Is that flint? Yes, it is. That's good. What I have known is that you can use these other stones to make tools. Just any old rock will do, but flint is definitely better. And this is perfect. You want your fish. Even if I don't get any meat from this, I want the bones for my other knife. Fish, that'll do us actually, we can just eat that straight away. And then we'll use that to make our second knife. Bones are better, but not every tool can have a bone handle. So that is good. We've got a better knife. The best kind of early game knife before you can go into metal. As far as I'm aware anyway. I've been doing my research. I've been trying my best to learn this game better, but there is still so much more to learn. Oh, excuse me. So, what are we on? I haven't been paying attention to how much cattails I've already gathered, and we already have 50. 60. 63. What I'm going to do with all of those is make these and fill up my actual inventory. There we go, like so. Oh, I am going to drive myself crazy. You start noticing phrases that other YouTubers start using. I thought, oh, I'll look into it and do a bit of research. And the phrase, like so, just gets repeated indefinitely. And I try and avoid using it. And sometimes I'll just freeze midway and go, like, something. Oh, so we need to... Oh, there's loose ones everywhere. We need to grab as much as we can of this. We really need 10 more to get another chest. That is a start. We need 5 more. There are some over there. Alright. Cattails galore. Realistically, I should have done this in episode 1 rather than floundering around as much as I did. But hey ho. I'm definitely like learning as we go. I mean, I had a comment on the last episode correcting that days are more like 40 something hours. 40 something minutes. I think they said 48 or something like that. So 2 minutes to the hour, I think. So it is still trying to simulate some real world, this game. Real world time. There's some sticks there. I will take those. I will... Where's the door gone? There it is. On that side. So, what do I need now? I got sticks. I have got a little bit of flint. I'm going to make another shovel head. So, let's do that. Tear down this house. And do some building. Even if this is a temporary house, I think we should at least make this little way station at least manageable. I mean, those that have seen my Minecraft series, they'll know that I would say I'm pretty good at building. Still ain't a master by any standard, but I'm at a point where I'm happy with what I can build. Let me just click you repeatedly. Come on, break, break. Can I just break it manually? Realising I have an axe. That'll work too. And so I can move you over to the hotbar. Yeah, let's just tear this whole thing down. Dig in. Oh dear. Realising that I just sort of put out my... I just put out the campfire. Oh, silly little kobold, aren't you? There we go. I mean, even if we just have that floating block for now, well, until we get a roof on properly. So there we go. So yes, talking about different series, that's been the sort of the aim, hasn't it? Again, I will be returning to Simps once the animation is finished, but that's going to take a whole heap of time. And then... What did I do? Oh, you're hungry, I think. You really do make some noises, don't you, character? Let's just wolf down all that. What was I? Yes, Age of Scales solo series. When that continues, I think I'll wait until the little copper guys are actually officially out for the Java edition, because, oh my goodness, can you just imagine building a town and you can actually have creatures running around in a predictable way, so you can have them wandering around. And I know that ain't this game, but let's be honest, if you've watched one, you at least know of the other. If you're playing Vintage Story, you at least know about Minecraft. So that is one thing. What I'm going to do now is really pretty the place up. Hopefully this... No, it does break it. That's not great. And that is not great either. I did not want to place that down. What I wanted to do was get some rammed earth underneath it. That was a really big mistake, Kobold. Because you don't even have enough firewood to relight it. We really need more food. Okay, mistakes were made. I'm going to quickly tidy up my hotbar. Don't need you. I'm going to... Hopefully this won't break the... Yeah, that one doesn't break, but the fireplace thing does. Here we go. So... You know what, there's not enough there to light it anyway. What I'm going to do is just place you there, so I can start dumping anything I don't need in these chests. Dirt. Seeds. A stick. I will keep that, and the flint, in case we want to make some new axes. Same with that. Same with the dry grass. Realising that we actually have a third chest that we made, so I can just dig out a little more here, put that down, and re-chest. And I don't have to put the rammed earth down as a flooring, I just want to. I mean, realistically, I think long-term build, I'd want to raise this up a block. Kind of have like the rammed earth as a foundation and then build a little hut on top of that. But we really need firewood, so we need to go some tree chopping. Where are the trees? Behind us, on that side. Let's do some chopping. Ooh, and there is a lot of cattails. Let's make some more chests when we return. Wow, I don't think it'll be enough. But every little bit is going to count towards it. Oh, I am feeling a little under the weather at the moment. But it just seems to be the way. You catch every single little cold as soon as you decide you're going to record. And you're like, oh, I'm going to record today. Oh, cold symptoms, a little bit of a sore throat, bit of a stuffed nose. It's just how it goes, isn't it? But you have to power through and do this on your bad days as well. And you know what? I'm going to blow a nose and all that, and I'll be back. And we're back. Yep, just had to get a drink of water and all that. Oh, so, look, why am I doing that one? I should be doing it right from the bottom. The reason I actually started recording was because I don't talk a lot in the day-to-day, and it's a good excuse to warm up the vocal cords and get used to it. So, that is that. But also, you know, pie in the sky, if I ever was able to make this more of a consistent thing and actually make something of this YouTube channel, you know, that still wouldn't be a bad thing. I would actually be up for that. I mean, a while ago, in the Age of Scales, I did say I was going full-time. I mean, realistically, if things didn't always just crop up, random rubbish, always just, hey, I'm going to do this today, random thing shows up and you're like, I'm like not giving you any details, am I, on that? It makes no sense. We'll keep it in. If I had a script for this, it would make some semblance of sense, but part of the point of the series is to not script it and to just play it by ear. I think what I need to do on a lot of my different games is constantly record, and even if I don't put commentary on it at that moment, just make sure every second is recorded for you. Because I've had a lot of missed moments that I've had to recreate, and other bits like that. And how are we doing for wood? Does that not stack? No, I think maple only goes to 16. I want a few stacks of that because I really need to build not only a stash of wood for the fire pit, I also need to start building with wood-ish. I want to build with wood a bit because I know I need bits and pieces. What is this? That's just forest floor. I got excited then by seeing the white little patches on the floor there. And there is a little mushroom grove there. That will do some food temporarily. Ooh. There we go. There's a bit more. Let us pick up these mushrooms. What kind are these? These are perishable, 18 days, 80 saturation. Oh, I can't even read the text. Vegetable, use knife. Yep, so that seems to be they're not poisonous. So I can just pick up all of this until I can get our little cook set up again. And then goes the axe. Luckily we came prepared. I do want to get quite a bit of this. There we go. Grab that. Put that in there. And we have an axe. Another tool I don't think we can actually put. I don't think we can put bones on it. Oh my goodness. Cut out some of those horrible nasally sounds. Chopping trees. It takes a while. Just sit and enjoy the music. Oh, that was a big one. I just threw there. Nope. More mushrooms. What's that? Horsetail. No idea what that is. I do need to read more of the handbook in this game and learn more of the recipes, but there is so much to try and memorise. I think we just need to focus on the early game stuff rather than trying to learn too much in one sitting. Oh, come on, tree. And you know what? I think that is enough tree chopping for now. I got a couple of stacks that I can make into logs, and what is that? Actually, I think make X is better. Did not mean to fall into this hole. Granite cobblestone. I didn't know ruins could come in other colours. That is interesting. Block is, oh, that's just because the grass is on there. I thought it was, no, it's moss layer, yeah. And polished rock. Oh, and there is that trader we saw last time. Yep. So, cattails. We can never do without too few of these. The more the merrier. But we do want to start working on this house before it starts getting anywhere near dark. 20, I think that's about 10 back at the house in a chest. Where is home? There. What I'm going to do actually is pin home on the map. Did I pin home on the map? Save that. So now it always shows up on the map up there. There are a lot of cattails around here, and that is a fish. Should really do this with a spear. Into the water. There we go. A bit of fish. Exit. And break that for the bone. You can cook the fish. Oh, that is a bit of flint. Oh, no, I did it again. You need to make sure you have an open hand, or else you can accidentally place a block and ruin the flint. Teaching moment. Something I keep forgetting to do. I was looking for my house and realising that I've torn it down, so there's not actually going to be a structure there right now. And you know what? I think what I'm going to do is... Do I have any extra cattails? Oh, it's 6. I thought there were more than that. But that literally just brings us up to the minimum. So you can go there. What I'm going to do though... Let's walk, let's say here, and for now that's going to be, actually keep the fish, and food. I don't want that on me, don't need that on me. Flint, you know what, I will keep the flint on me. Rammed earth. If I want to make this house, I want to do it properly. So, you know what, I know we just spent some time putting down this rammed earth. You know what, I'm not going to waste time digging all that up. So I'm going to break that apart. And I'm going to build this up properly. So that we actually have a bit of an actual foundation before we have the build. Even if this island is very tiny and not really suited for the build, I don't care. We'll make do. How wide do we want this? At least a 5x5, 3, 4, 5x5. But I want just a 5x5 interior at minimum. So we need to go out one more, because the walls will go there. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minimum. And then the wall. And I think a wall there at least. Except a square box isn't really what I want. So I think I'm going to at least go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I miscounted that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 1, 2 for the walls. And that is how big we're going to have this little slab. Which means we need a lot more rammed earth. So we can do that. Put that there, and that there, and that there. I want to keep some of the natural generation, because it helps with your builds. But rather than flattening out a giant area... Oh, you're in the wrong place. Rather than flattening out a giant area, we're just going to box out this build. And I don't need to move those chests right away. What I can do is find a spot in the house first, then move them, then put the floor in. Can't think of materials though, because early game we're pretty limited on what we can use to build with. And that is actually... Do we have any more dirt? Oh, that one's empty, so I can actually get rid of that now. Dirt and dirt. More dirt in here. Yeah, a single block. That will give us something to work with. And that will give us an extra piece. That is another piece. And then there is 3 pieces of nothing. Make all that packed dirt into rammed earth. And there we go. 42. The life of the universe and everything. That is how much we got to work with. And it is going dark already. I was not expecting that. Okay. That puts us in more of a precarious situation than I was wanting it to be. I thought, oh, we've got time. No, the sun's already going down. That is not good. Do I have any dried grass? No. No. That is not what I want happening. Right, what I really need now is a dirt pile to dig out. Don't want to do it too close to here, because I might have to do roads and things. I need a big dirt pile here. Let's dig this out as much as we can, even if we just have to make another temporary shelter to get us through the night, and we'll do more of the building in the next bit. And I'm just going to fall back onto my basic building style, the usual medieval build. I'm realising this shovel isn't going to last much longer. Yeah, we're just going to start with a basic medieval build. Do not have... Ooh, right, make sure I do this properly this time. Empty hand, in it goes. And I'm trying to think of other materials I can use on the build. I know I can make hay blocks, and hay blocks can turn into thatch, which can make a basic roof. Walls. There is dirt, and there is packed dirt. I need more. What is this? Borax sand. Can I build with borax sand? I think so, but I don't want to destroy the shoreline. I might have to destroy it a bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to destroy it a bit. Even if I just get a bit. I'm trying to think. 5. Oh, there goes my shovel. Let's give me 10 of it. Just drowning in the water while I move my inventory around. The idea is, if we want 5 by what's it, we'd maybe be able to put like a layer of sand down, like that. I might even pull out the rammed earth by 1 more block, so we have like a step or something around it. And then I'm thinking, rather than using all this wood, I'm just going to add 1 in the corners, like that. Oh, some of this grass just really gets in the way. What am I doing? Wood. There we go. And we'll do it out of maple because it's what we have enough of. I don't want to mix wood types. Realistically, we want to pull that right into the water, just for visual sake. Up we go. Oh, there's no wood in my hotbar. Go. This is 9 by 5, so we'll probably have a long roof going that way. 3 there. We can probably do 1, 2, 3 there, and then there's 1, 2, 3 in the middle there. So we have a bit of a support structure around the thing, so there's a bit of detail. The sand will give us something, but it is getting way too dark and we don't have a fire. So, I'm gonna do is literally just throw one down right here. I do not have enough stuff on me. Where is my axe? Axe is dying. All my materials are dying. That is likely going to kill my... I can't even see the... There we go. I can't see what I'm looking at now. It's gone really dark. Grass in inventory. I can just about see that. Light the fire quickly. There we go. I think with it being so dark, I want to make some torches. Probably more than I need. I'm going to put all of that in there, and I'm going to light these by hand. What? But I just refueled it, didn't I? Oh dear, no. Why has that gone out of my inventory? I don't know why that just went out. It's raining, isn't it? There's a block there, I think. I really could not see what I'm doing. I've covered it, I think. This is practically a black screen for me at this point. Think we're lighting it. There we go. And that dirt block should stop it. I forgot that it's raining. Oh, fun. No, shift. Give me some fire. And I'm going to light up this island. Our little mini island that we have. Even if it is just a little bit of a torch spam here and there. Alright, you know what? I need sand before I can do that. Rammed earth will be nice for that. What just went out? It's raining, so all my torches will go out immediately as well. So if I'm putting any torches down, they too will need to be covered up. Oh, rookie mistakes here, there and everywhere. I'm gonna find that torch. I'm not gonna find that torch, am I? They're both there, so I can hopefully do that. There you are. And it gives me something. What I can do now is throw you in there. I'm pretty sure I have a whole bunch more in one of these chests. Yes, I do. And a door. And that. So we can throw all 27 of you in there. And we have a door, so at least get that out of my inventory by placing it. Do I just want to have that here? I think I do. Oh, I did it wrong. Ha. Like that. So that it pulls in by one block. I know monsters and that will get stuck on this though. So what I need to do is plan ahead and say I want 2 doors then instead. You're practically empty, so I can empty you out. Get that rammed earth back in my inventory. I think I can actually empty you pretty soon as well. Ish. Yeah. Inventory. Don't want you, don't want you. I can eat you. I can eat you! Nom nom. Oh dear, the brain cells are really firing on all cylinders, aren't they? That. So maybe that'll be enough to destroy you. Yep, yes, yes. But now there isn't actually a spot for the actual basket itself. Break you, pick you up, and there we go. So now if I go to rammed earth, put you there, and hopefully I have 3 chests, and I think putting you against that back wall is going to be your permanent home. Good, good. And I will probably try and make some sort of way to organise the items a bit better. Sticks. We just about have an axe. Okay, now will I get this on the right turn, or will I do it wrong again? I always do, and yes I did. That is another door. We want 2 doors, one to go there, and I think one to go... If that's a wall, that'll be right up against. Interior-wise, it'll be right up against the wall, but exterior-wise, it'll be in between one of the sections. And I think I care a little more about the outside than the inside right now. Insides I prefer to be functional, outsides I like to look pretty. Alright. Do-do-do. What am I after? I need to sleep. Really, I need to bundle up and get some sleep. Oh, misclick. At least wood that you place down cuts up a lot faster than the wild stuff. Ooh, do-do-do. I need to sleep. I don't feel like sleeping out in the open though, so... Medium dirt. Low dirt. You know what I can do? Very temporary little shelter here. Just need a 2x2. Seal myself in till morning. Do I have anything for a roof? I don't. Just do that. And it's a temporary block. Home thing. Oh, we actually have a piece of sand. Stick you there. That means I might farm all that up and change it out. But that being said, let us go to sleep. Oh yeah, I need to place that in like that. Close the door and sleep. Oh, morning. And it is raining still. I want to tear out this little hovel thing as well first thing. I know last episode we only did 1 episode. You know what, I have no idea how long this recording already is. So you know what, we are gonna call the episode there. So, I have no idea still how to change this. You'll have to just look at the back of my head for now. So, thank you all for watching. This has been the Vintage Story Let's Play thing. This is our current home. I have been Kobold Queen, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye. Is that going to be a running joke in all our games now? See you in the next one, peeps.